Clothing for Design Recipes is provided by Trunk Club, making sense of style. On this episode of Design Recipes, we welcome Eugene Litvak, our newest expert. A tour de force on the real estate scene, Eugene introduces us to life at the edge, one of Williamsburg, Brooklyn's most premier condominium buildings. Then we are with Popular Bank and our tri-state real estate expert, Judy Sahagian, as we learn what Popular Bank and Senior Vice President of Residential Lending, Gary Tambor, have to offer. And we have Eli Karp of Hello Living with another Master Series. Plus, a look at the absolutely fabulous 952, a new development residential building in Hell's Kitchen. This episode of Design Recipes begins right now. Williamsburg, Brooklyn remains a sought-after destination for those seeking luxury residential properties as well as an eclectic, relaxed lifestyle. From restaurants and retail to parks and green space, thousands continue to flock to this section of Brooklyn known for cutting-edge design and a hip vibe. The transformation began more than a decade ago. Someone who knows Williamsburg better than anyone, Eugene Litvak of Compass, a longtime resident and an expert on everything Williamsburg. Hey, Eugene.
Hey, Cathy. How's it going? How's everything?
Great. I'm so excited to be here at the Edge today.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to show you 3 great homes. I'm going to show you a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, and a beautiful penthouse. And this is Williamsburg's quintessential premier condominium. So I'm really excited to show you around.
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on in, Cathy.
Well, this is nice.
So this is a standard 1-bedroom. They tend to be around 700 square feet. You've got beautiful open space. What makes this apartment really special is you've got this amazing outdoor space out there.
Wow.
And this particular owner, they were here, they bought early, they got to enjoy all the benefits of homeownership. Then, like most people, they just didn't want to let it go. So they got to enjoy it as an investment, and they're currently renting it out. There's a tenant in place.
Well, that's great. So you can either live here or you can use it as an investment, which is great. And Williamsburg still has its value, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great income producing vehicle. Essentially, there's a tax abatement here through 2036. So the monthlies are very low, and that allows you to rent the apartment out, get top dollar, and either enjoy the assets or even get some income from it.
Any restrictions on being able to rent it out to a tenant? Any time constraints?
Just 1-year leases are what's expected, as most condos. But otherwise, there's no bells and whistles. It's a pretty straightforward process.
All right. Well, I am really attracted by that. Let's head outside.
Yeah, it's a great terrace. Let's go check it out.
Well, this is amazing. Is this normal here at the Edge, this type of outdoor space?
No, absolutely not. So this is one of the few apartments that's got such a huge outdoor space. Actually, in the whole complex, there's just one more there.
Oh.
That's a 2-bedroom with a big outdoor space next to it.
Okay.
But essentially, it's probably the only apartment in the entire complex that's a regular 1-bedroom that has this kind of outdoor space.
I know, though, here you get views, spectacular views of Manhattan, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the units, which we're going to see next, there's just these incredible direct western views. It's quite breathtaking.
Well, I have to say, I've always wondered what that view looks like, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Wonder no more. Let's go check it out.
All right.
Up to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Yeah. You told me it would be breathtaking.
So this is it, Cathy. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, outdoor space, waterfront views. When you want Williamsburg luxury, this is what you're looking for. This
is why you moved to the Edge.
That's right.
So let's talk a little bit about history. This building was developed in, what was that?
2008 is when they started, and the first closings were in 2010.
And how many units do we have here at the Edge?
555. It's a pretty big building.
Yeah. That is a pretty big building. So let's talk about the mix then.
Okay.
We have everything from studios up to what?
Up to 3s. We've got a bunch of studios, a bunch of 1s. Lots of 2s, especially on the waterfront. Like this whole front line of the building is pretty much 2s. And then you've got a couple 3-bedroom apartments as well.
Well, let's talk about that, because I think what's interesting is finding a family-sized apartment sometimes can be difficult, but Williamsburg has become so attractive to so many different people, whether you're single, a couple, you can really grow into different properties, it seems like, and you can do that right here at the Edge.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we bought our first place, it was a 1-bedroom. We sold that, then bought a loft. We sold that, bought a 2-bed, and now we're in a 3-bedroom penthouse.
Wow.
And a lot of people, once they get into this place, they don't want to leave, so they just roll up.
I love that idea that you can go from, let's say, more of an entry point, and then you can continue to grow. It's been interesting to see this one compared to the one bedroom too. I want to take a look outside.
Yeah, we should.
Because I want to see this view for myself. Wow, so this is what it's like to have a view at the edge.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about Manhattan. You can't see Manhattan from within Manhattan. This is it. I mean, you've got Empire State, you've got Chrysler, you've got this amazing water. And when you buy in Williamsburg, this is why you buy here, you know? One of my favorite quotes is from Bruce Lee, "Be like water." And there's just something about when you come home, and this is home, something about it's just magic. It also extends the space. From within the apartment, when it's all out, it almost feels like an extension of your living room. And so this is not a bad living room.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kitchen, fully functional. So you've got dishwasher, microwave, everything's Miele, Bosch, top of the line. You've got some innovative, clever storage.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you've got pantry. I mean, you know, it's just a really nice kitchen. You've got 8 electrical sockets throughout the kitchen, which might not sound like a big deal, but you can have your juicer, your blender, your toast, your, you know, whatever. You've got garbage disposal, which is...
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's really rare.
In a property that isn't a private home.
Yeah, people really love this feature. And at the end of the day, the building at this point is about 8 years old. Everything still works like it's brand new. It's high quality. Everything's very durable.
So we're gonna see a 3-bedroom next?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's head upstairs.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a penthouse.
Yeah, so basically the building has a variety of penthouses starting from your 1-bedroom single level penthouse all the way through your 3-bedroom duplex double height ceiling penthouse.
So let's talk about penthouses at the edge.
Okay.
This is the creme de la creme when you talk about the offering here at the edge, what you can get as a residential property offering.
Yeah, absolutely. So the space we're standing in now, it's just over 2,000 square feet. You've got 3 bedrooms, 3 and a half baths. You've got a private home office. You've got this huge terrace facing the city. You've got double height ceilings with 3 walls of windows and 18-foot ceilings, and I can keep going.
Yeah.
It's pretty spectacular. And what's special is while you're here, you still get to have all the advantages of the building, of the tax abatement, of this, of that. And it's great as a residence. It's equally great as an investment where you can put a tenant in here and then just long-term value of this building. Yeah, exactly.
I want to talk more about life at the edge because we've seen all these amazing properties, a 1-bedroom with outdoor space, a 2-bedroom with amazing views. Here we are in a duplex 3-bedroom, but the edge is known for amenities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, you've got a basketball court, you've got 2 cinema rooms, you've got a big pool with an outdoor deck. You've got a kids' playroom. As you see, we have, this is kind of our kids' playroom at this point. But essentially, you've just got a full range of amenities, rooftops, outdoor space. And what's great about this building is you're not confined to your home. The community is amazing. People are barbecuing together, doing potlucks. There's all kinds of classes, yoga, Pilates, basketball, volleyball. So it's kind of like you just have this beautiful community, this beautiful vertical community. And everyone's kind of together. Most buildings in New York City, you don't even know your neighbor. Here, we've got a message board, everybody gets together, kids play dates. It's just great, it's a wonderful community.
So here we are outside. This seems like a nice place to kind of relax, have parties maybe?
Yeah, this is good. So look, you don't get any better than this, right? So it's a beautiful terrace. We've entertained 30, 40 people out here. We like to just come out here by ourselves sometimes, date night, a glass of wine or whatnot. It's just a really beautiful feature of the place.
What I also think is a very nice feature is the position of the edge, the position of the building itself. It's so amazing because you can see everything from here. Empire, the Chrysler building.
Yeah, absolutely. You got everything you want here, and you still have your beautiful water.
And you still have this beautiful day.
Yeah.
I'd love to get your take on the neighborhood.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Let me show you the neighborhood. Yeah, so this neighborhood's really evolving from when I first got here 10 years ago to now. The gentrification, the development is incredible.
It's absolutely amazing. What I love about the evolution of Williamsburg too is this family atmosphere, the kids.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's so many activities. You've got soccer, they do volleyball, there's picnics, there's barbecues, there's just...
Another aspect that I so enjoy about Williamsburg relates to the boutique vibe, whether it's a clothing store or even a restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely. Like right now we're standing by Fabrica. It's one of the neighborhood's best Italian restaurants. They also got a coffee bar, and I take a lot of my meetings in here. Actually, it's so close to the place. And it's really cool, man. The neighborhood just has so much going on that even if you went out every weekend for the next year, 3 times a week, you still would not be able to have tried everything.
And you couldn't have said that, let's say 10, 15 years ago.
No way. Right now, it's just the neighborhood's exploding with things.
So as a broker with Compass, I mean, you just must have a pulse on everything Williamsburg.
Yeah, Compass is an amazing company. They give us such amazing infrastructure and tools to be able to pull data on every single part of the market. So, I mean, the obvious things like price per square foot, closing prices, all that stuff, but also they give us other tools that allow us to talk to the brokerage community, you know, to pull data that's not listed online. And we've had boots on the ground for nearly 10 years here, so we know most of the top brokers. We're involved in a lot of the transactions, and so we've got a pulse in this place that you can't find online.
Thank you, by the way, for this amazing day. I love learning more about the Edge and seeing Williamsburg through your eyes.
Yeah, thank you for spending some time, and it was really a pleasure to show you my home and my building and this beautiful neighborhood. I've been here for nearly 10 years. I've been part of the evolution, and it's been such an amazing experience handling rentals, sales, living here, being a resident, and just watching it evolve. And what's crazy is it's just starting. You know, I think we've got so much more to go.
Well, I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up next, we head to Hell's Kitchen and the new development 952. Coming up. Manhattan's Hell's Kitchen is red hot. Once considered fringe, Hell's Kitchen has long been on the real estate map, full of top-class restaurants and retail. It is also home to the absolutely spectacular new development 952, where I have the opportunity for a private tour. Hi, I'm Cathy.
Hi, Cathy. Elena Smirnova from Park River Properties.
Well, I'm super excited to be here at 952. I really am digging the lobby. It's beautiful.
Yeah, let me show you around.
Okay.
Come on in. So this is the artist loft, one of the 2 spaces I'm going to show you today. And it's incredibly unique, as you will see. It's the only one in the building like it. You really feel like you're downtown.
So much natural light.
Exactly.
What makes this an artist loft?
So it feels like you are downtown, like in a loft space with the double height ceilings, but you're in Midtown, and you don't find that in Midtown. So this is an incredibly unique space, really one of a kind where we are located. We have these arched windows that bring in lots of natural light, as you can see, and the double height ceilings are 25 feet tall. So you can really get this grand feeling in this special home like this.
So tell me a little bit about the history of 952. This used to be a hospital.
Yes, so in 1939, it was built as St. Clair's Hospital. In 2008, it was purchased by a developer. And in 2016, we converted it finally to condominium.
What I love about the story, the history of this building, is that you have a number of unique layouts. How many?
We have over 60.
That's unbelievable.
In a building that has 155 units, it's really remarkable.
This is my favorite type of layout, where you have this ease of use with cooking, you have the island. I love it.
Yes, so we actually don't have many units with island kitchens, so this is unique as well.
Love the open concept, and I love these stairs that's leading to the master.
The master suite.
Okay.
Let's go see it.
Go. Oh, wow. This is nice.
So this space, as you can see, is very large. It can fit a king-size bed. You can have a couch to lounge on.
Love that.
And then there's another space over there for your work space. You can have a desk, an office, whatever it is you need.
This is what I think of when I think of a loft. I think of a space that's open. I think of a place that's versatile.
Exactly. So this definitely hits all the boxes, and you can get the direct sunlight coming from your arched windows down below.
Love that. Now you have a penthouse to show me.
Yes, let's go see that one.
Right.
You'll be surprised. So Cathy, this is the penthouse. Welcome.
Such a different feel. I love how bright and light and airy it is. And this is an amazing view that you can only get from a penthouse, right?
Exactly. So here, we're on the 7th floor. We clear all the buildings in front. We get a clear southern view to Hudson Yards. I love this view. And you can even see Times Square from here.
So much sun, and I love how gracious you've set up this dining area. I mean, I see 8 seats, and there's a set of stairs over there.
So upstairs we have a master suite and the living entertaining area.
Okay, well, let's see that.
Okay, great. So here we are upstairs. Behind me, the French doors and the master bedroom suite.
Love this.
Beautiful. And then here we have the entertaining space. Behind here is the wraparound terrace, which I'd like to show you as well.
Gorgeous wraparound terrace.
Yeah, so this is 545 square feet. And as you can see, we have beautiful views and seating area out here.
You have shown me 2 amazing residences, and I know you have some kind of interesting amenities here at 952 as well.
Yes, we have a great amenity package. Let me take you to the amenity level.
Okay. So this is the amenities floor?
Correct. So here we have the wine cellar.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, come on in.
So tell me a little bit about this space. It's really interesting.
So this is our wine cellar. You can come here to entertain your guests and your friends, and you can also check out a wine storage locker.
This almost reminds me of a private dining space. Even the way it's designed with the beautiful stone on the wall, it really feels like a private room that you'd find in a restaurant.
So this is, I call it the adult playroom, if you will.
I like that. I like that. Children's playroom. I love that amenity, and this is so bright.
Yes.
And friendly.
My favorite part is that it faces our twinkle garden here, so you get lots of sunlight. It feels like you're in a home. And kids have plenty of toys and different things to play with, so their imagination can roam. We love this room.
When you talk about apartment living, to me, what you're really creating here is almost like a serenity, but peaceful, all-inclusive environment. You don't have to leave this building to be able to really enjoy your apartment, your space, and really what the building has to offer.
Exactly. All right, Cathy, welcome to our private Zen garden. This deck right here is actually where we have outdoor yoga classes.
Oh, wow.
And I like to call this the Central Park in your backyard. Because you have trees, you have a pond, you have fish, and you also have a nice relaxation area. You can come here and take in the nature.
What I like about it is the tranquility. I love all the different areas where you can sit and relax. I would be parked here.
Exactly.
With a book or maybe doing a little work, but I would not feel like I'm in the middle of the city. I do feel transformed.
Exactly. So Hell's Kitchen is known to be a bustling area.
Yes.
So it's nice to have this in the middle of your building where you can just get away from it all.
I love it.
So this is the party lounge. This is where residents come to relax, entertain. They can rent it out for a private event. And we also have events here for residents as well. So we'll have like a Super Bowl party, St. Patrick's Day event, and so on. And people can just relax and play some games.
What I love about this space is the way it's divided really into zones. So you have really a lounge zone, place where you can entertain and then play.
Exactly.
With the foosball table, which is really interesting.
So we have a catering kitchen as well. And have you ever played foosball?
It has been a very long time.
Me too. So let's see how it goes.
All right, why not? Or let's do it. Wait a second.
All right. This is harder than it looks.
Very hard.
I keep grabbing the wrong. Oh.
Oh! Absolutely amazing day and an extraordinary rooftop.
Yeah, so welcome to 952 Rooftop. So we have landscape up here with flowers and a catering kitchen and furnished rooftop as well. So we have events here for residents, and if you look, we're clearing the building in front and in the back of us, so we have a completely open view.
I tell you, I know where we are, 52nd, near 9th Avenue, but I'm feeling complete calm, very little noise, and I'm getting the sense of this tranquil oasis away from it all. I want to say that today has been so amazing with everything that you've shown me. 2 extraordinary properties, all those amazing amenities. I think 952 is really one of a kind.
It's very special. I'm glad you recognized it. Thank you.
Up next, Hello Blueprint, the blueprint for success in real estate and beyond. Coming up.
I'm Eli Karp, founder of Hello Living, a community-based real estate development company in Brooklyn. A simple signature philosophy that has fueled and defined my success as an entrepreneur for nearly 2 decades, and with more than $500 million in development projects. Never settle for the status quo. The status quo is where innovation retreats to die. People often seek my guidance and counsel regarding potential real estate ventures and opportunities. There is no easy money in real estate. It takes the unwavering strength and perseverance of hardened steel and concrete to forge success in this business. I only design units that I could actually see myself living in. I'm Eli Karp, and this is my blueprint. Building schematics describe the size and layout of the units and shared spaces within the building. You need to lay out your inner core, the stairs, hallway, the elevator, and the units around them. This is the most important part where your creativity will pay off. I revise my schematics many times before I land on a concept that will maximize the efficiency and create a Zen-like experience for the tenants. Never accept only one schematic design from an architect. Ask for at least 4 or 5 different designs. Study them well, and imagine the building design as a place you would want to live in. Zoning dictates your building envelope, which tells you the maximum dimensions of what you're allowed to build. How tall, what size, what shape, and the setback. The setback is how far the building is set back from the street. Setbacks relate to the height. For instance, R6 allows for a 55-foot tall building, but at 45 feet, you must set back 10 or 15 feet, depending on the width of the street. You must also take in consideration windows, light, and air. While a site may allow you to build on 80% of the property, there are additional restrictions in place to allow for light and air. You must ensure that any bedroom or living area window has 30 feet to the end of the property line. In a courtyard, distance between 2 windows facing each other need to be at least 60 feet away. Note, the bathroom, closets, kitchenette do not need to be within the 30 feet of a window. The actual rentable square feet is very different from the property's full square footage. In every building, you need to build stairs, elevators, hallways, and lobbies. These spaces cost a lot to build and use up valuable square feet, but you can't sell or rent them, which creates a loss factor. The difference between your gross square footage that you're building and the net square footage that you're renting or selling can be tremendous. So use creativity to minimize the loss factor in your building. At Hello Living, we put a lot of effort in designing concepts that reduce the loss. However, each lot and zoning is different, and you can't always use the same ideas from one site to another. It pays to put in effort in minimizing the loss factor, as this could be extremely vital to the success of the project. Transferable development rights, TDRs, or air rights, allow for the transfer of unused development square footage to a neighboring development site. Sometimes you can get lucky by purchasing neighbors' unused air rights to increase your buildable square feet. They're usually offered at a discount price per buildable square foot because you're not actually buying their property, nor are you building on their site. You're buying airspace and transferring their available square feet over to your building. In order to transfer development rights, known as a zoning lot merger, you'll need to create a ZLDA, which means Zoning Lot Development Agreement, with your neighbor. The transfer of these air rights is a complicated but worthwhile process as it allows buildings to become taller and bigger. Note, upon buying the extra square feet, you must make sure you have a place to put them within your building envelope. I've had many opportunities to purchase air rights, but after finishing my design, I realized I have nowhere to actually put them within my allowed building envelope. Which brings us to our next segment, quality housing versus height factor. Most zonings that are R6 or R7 or higher and do not have a letter A or B after it, like R6A or R6B, have the option to either build quality housing or height factor. Let's explain it. Quality housing offers more zoning deductions, resulting in lesser loss factor and more net rentable square feet, but requires you to stay in the building envelope, height-wise. However, height factor eliminates most of your building envelope, allowing you to go much higher, allowing for better unit layouts, and of course, better views. If you're buying air rights, as discussed before, height factor would be the perfect solution as it would allow you to maximize every square foot. The negative in using height factor in regular situations is that your loss factor increases and your net square footage decreases. We have used height factor in our buildings a few times with positive results. Keep in mind that the higher you go, the more DOB regulations and site safety related costs you'll face, and that will raise your project cost and slow the progress as well.
When we come back, we are with Judy Sahagian and Popular Bank. Coming up.
Right now, I'm in the heart of New York City's financial district. This is where finance, industry, and economic growth come together. As consumer demand has evolved, so has financial institutions to meet the needs of a variety of customers. Leading the way is Popular Bank. Founded more than a century ago, Popular Bank is rich in history. Present throughout the United States, Popular is undergoing tremendous growth here in our backyard.
Hey Judy, how are you?
Hi Gary, nice to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, tell me about Popular Bank.
So the great thing is, you know, Popular has been around for over 120 years. We have an extensive branch network. We've made a lot of capital investments into our different business units, like our mortgage platform, our private banking platform, and so many other, you know, business channels that we have. We're really growing rapidly, and it's really, really exciting.
Well, what separates Popular from other banking institutions?
You know, I think a big piece of it is the culture here. It's very customer-centric. You know, we pay a lot of attention to our customers. We build relationships, and that's how we're growing. People like that.
Can you show me around?
Of course, let's go.
Great. Touring the sprawling headquarters of Popular Bank helps to provide insight into the company's current and future growth. I understand that you nearly doubled in asset size since 2014. What do you attribute that to?
Well, you know, we've accomplished that through strategic organic growth, through several of our niche organizations within the bank. We've invested a lot in each of those businesses to grow and enhance the client experience.
Oh, so what's this, Popular Private Client?
This is an area where we service all of our high net worth clients. Let's take a look. Judy, so this is Josh Harkey. He runs a private banking.
Hi Josh, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
So what does it mean to be a Popular Private Client?
It means that we'll be able to afford you a bespoke private banking experience with a lower barrier to entry. What I mean by that is for $500,000 combined deposits and investments, we'll be able to offer you a large bank product set with a smaller bank feel, really focusing on client service to help accomplish your goals, both short-term and long-term.
You know, Gary, I have many clients looking for financing. What type of services do you provide?
So my team handles the residential mortgage platform. We have several other services here. We have a commercial lending team that's excellent, very successful with us. We also have Popular Association Banking that finances associations with condos, and we also have a healthcare division, just to name a few.
It seems like Popular Bank is in the forefront of development here in New York City.
Oh yeah, we've got several developments underway right now. We've been supporting developers for years in this market. Let's go look at one.
Okay.
So Judy, here we are at 515 West 29th. This is a great example of a partnership with one of our developers. We helped finance this building along with several others. We have over 40 in process right now that we're doing all over New York Metro. Let's take a look inside.
Let's go. It's amazing. Wow, this is more than I expected.
I know. So Judy, let me introduce you to Win and Steve. They're handling sales and marketing from Cora for 515. Welcome.
This place is beautiful. Please tell us about it.
So we're in a Suchan design building, right in the cusp of West Chelsea and Hudson Yards. We're a 15-unit boutique building with finishes and amenities that we think are unparalleled, and at least in this part of the city. We have design elements that I think are very sleek and very modern, and they fit in with the aesthetic of this neighborhood, right on the High Line, and I think you'll see that.
I heard that you have some really unique penthouses here.
We do. We have 3 penthouses that have outdoor space that I think anyone would love to have, be fortunate enough to have. Views for days, as we say here in the city.
Would you like a tour?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go have a look.
Great, thank you.
So this is our model apartment. It's 2,140 square foot, 2-bedroom with a home office. And we have unobstructed south and eastern views looking right at the High Line.
This is amazing.
We've got the actual bedroom, which has floor-to-ceiling windows, another closet, 5 closets actually, wall to wall here.
Nice.
One of the unique features of all the apartments is that we have these home offices, which are really big in size. They're about 10 by 10, and it's a great place to do your homework or watch the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can do with a space like this.
This is the 1,250 square foot terrace that I was telling you about, looking right into Hudson Yards. You have an unobstructed view of the culture shed that's going in, the Heatherwick vessel, and 15 Hudson Yards. And you can see the top of the High Line, which opens up into the 15-acre park. And if you turn around, you'll see that on the second floor of this duplex, there's the start of the glass architectural fins, which is the major design element of the building. They're flowy and they go all the way up to the top of the building.
They look like wings.
1.5 gives you wings.
You know, the goal here is that when somebody wants to buy one of these luxury units, that they'll come to us for the financing at the end. We can do their personal mortgage for them. So Judy, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I certainly did.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed visiting the projects that we're involved in. And you know, for me, running the mortgage team, it's a great honor to build something the way that we are, and I'm super excited about what the future holds.
Well, thank you, Gary. It's been great learning about all that Popular has to offer. With more than 50 branches in New York, New Jersey, and South Florida, Popular Bank is hoping to be the bank of choice whether you're a couple purchasing a new home or financing a major development. Popular Bank is banking on being a major force in New York City's next chapter. Back to you, Cathy.
Thanks for watching. Remember, you can watch episodes anytime at pix11.com/design recipes. See you next time.